Hey, Park Bench Temple, this is Poet Colliver, and this is actually my first interview for this page. I have a Park Bench McGregor page, but I just decided to sponsor the Temple area as well. And I'm excited because this is a local Temple girl, Laura Palmer. She is with Fairway, the Wood Group, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does and just what's going on in the community, because this girl seems to have her finger on the pulse of Temple, so I was excited that she would be my first interview. So, Laura, tell me a little bit about your job here with Fairway and the Wood Group.
Well, so I am a loan officer here at Fairway the Wood Group in Belton, licensed all over the state of Texas. So our main office is here in Belton, but we just, the Wood Group alone, have about 13 branches all throughout the state of Texas. So we're licensed and really can kind of do loans anywhere in the state, but more local here. And then I am on Team Matt, which is Matt Wood of the Wood Group. He is the managing partner of the Wood Group. So I'm on his personal team, and I also help with the marketing for his team.
That's Matt and his brother Mark, right?
Yes.
Okay, because you said managing partner. I was
yes.
And I've closed loans with these people, so I just have to tell you, fabulous. They always do a good job. But so, what program would you say is the most used for this area? Because there's so many different types of loan programs: USDA, VA, FHA. What do you see the most of?
Really, I feel like it's a good mixture of all of them. We're right close to Fort Hood, so of course we have a lot of VA loans that we work on, but a lot of conventional FHA, some USDA. It really just kind of depends. But
what's the best for that particular buyer, kind of?
Yes, yeah. Just depends on credit scores and a couple other factors that go in, just kind of depending on the home and the borrower and how everything looks,
When somebody's going in to buy a loan, what would you say is their number one first thing that they need to consider about when they're going to talk to a loan officer or they're going to buy a home? What do they need to have in mind, like ready for you?
Well, if they have some documents ready, that's good. Some basic things that we always need: copy of ID, bank statements, pay stubs are always really helpful. Just to go on really online to complete the application, and then once they go online, do the application, then we can kind of look over all their stuff and then tell them if there's anything special that they need to bring in or something. But really just kind of come in with the expectation of letting us look at everything to see what they pre-qualify for too.
Yeah.
So that's why it's always so important to get with the lender first.
I agree.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. So that way you're not going and looking at homes that are out of your price range or not really where you want to sit. Some people are really surprised with property taxes.
Yeah, they might think it's going to be a lot less monthly to own a home than what it is. And taxes have gone up recently, you know, kind of all over.
Yeah.
Well, now, what would you say is the benefit of using Fairway, the Wood Group, versus, you know, a Quicken or one of the national loan companies, using somebody more local like yourselves?
Well, first of all, using someone local really is helpful because we're just right here. We're always here to help. Of course, we are not some of the other offices, I guess, but they'll always have my personal cell phone number, or really anyone within the Wood Group. We're easily accessible. Customer service, of course, we really try to communicate really well with the borrowers and everyone in the transaction. That's just really important to us. So you're not calling into an 800 number, you're working with one person, sometimes a team of people within the Wood Group, but it's just more personal service.
And I will say, just from the loans that I've done, or my buyers have done with you and house closings, it's really nice to get you to answer your phone, you know, easily, later at night sometimes, and you always email me throughout the process. So I kind of know where we're at. I don't have to, you know, say, hey, where are we at with this? I always know. And that's good for the real estate agent as well.
Communication is
key.
So important. Yes. Oh my gosh.
I think as far as getting a loan, they would just call you. Do you want to give like a cell phone number, or just say call the Wood Group and ask for you?
Well, you can call my cell. I'm totally fine with people calling my cell phone. It's the quickest way to get in touch with me, or even text me. My cell phone is 254-421-0373.
All right, check out this girl if you're looking to buy a house, because she's wonderful and she's got great customer service. But I wanted to kind of touch base with you about a few things that you do in the community, because I love following you on Facebook and all the different community activities and the involvement level you have. With the holidays coming, thought maybe you could tell people some of the things that they could do just to kind of give back to the Temple area and some of the things that you experience and do.
There are so many different ways that people can help with in the community. One thing that I always do say is if you are wondering maybe where your place is or where a good spot is to volunteer, people are welcome to always reach out to me, and I can guide them in that direction because I am very involved with a couple different organizations, and just try to stay up with the community and what our community is doing to kind of help each other. Couple ones maybe now that we're getting closer to the holidays. Of course, Feed My Sheep and Churches Touching Lives Through Christ. Those are really great opportunities to reach out. They always have openings for people to prepare food and really to help out there. So that's really a great way. A lot of families will kind of get together over the holidays and do things like that. So
just kind of prepare meals for people that are homeless or just can't provide them for themselves.
Such a humbling experience. So you can go, a lot of these places you can just find them on Facebook.
So Feed My Sheep and
Feed My Sheep and Temple, Churches Touching Lives Through Christ, of course Hope Pregnancy Center, even around this time of year. Well, they always need different donations, so you can kind of get some things together and drop them off over at the Hope Pregnancy Center in Temple. Or my main volunteer work avenue is helping bring awareness to domestic minor sex trafficking. So there's a ton of different ways.
It's so hard to imagine that it is such an issue even here. You know, people want to think that just happens, somewhere else. It doesn't happen in our neighborhood, but it definitely does happen here. So that awareness is important. Well, I guess that's about all the time we have for Laura, but I do want you to reach out to her for any of the local activities that you'd like to participate in, or if you want to buy a house. This is your girl. She's good. Yes. Got to give her a try.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Bye.